We were at a beach party in Miami about close to 10 years ago.
Yeah, and he was buried under the sand by a bunch of bullies.
Nah. It was the other way around. I buried a whole bunch of shit. I don't want to get my party shut down. I better help these kids out before they have a murder on my.
So he was burying all these bullies, and I was like, "Damn, dude, you bury a lot of bullies."
And here comes Brent Barry came flying.
And Drew Barrymore was there, like, "Oh, save me, Riff Raff."
And that's her.
And they flew with ET, and they flew away to like outer space. It's like, damn, you got a bike that flies.
Yeah, me and Drew Barrymore eating strawberries. And you know what I'm saying? She was talking on BlackBerry. I had to go buy her an iPhone.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any money at the time because you got to think it was 10 years ago. I was only 10 years old, so I stole his wallet and he chased me down and then he was like, "Yo, man,
I actually
you got some foot speed."
I called the bank and they were like, I was like, "Who has my credit card been used?" They said like someone has spent $400,000 at Versace as a 10-year-old. And I was like, I don't even got a kid yet, so I found out it was him.
So I came through back to the beach rocking all Versace. And then I still got this ring. He let me keep it, but the rest he put in his closet until I dropped the album. So, that's really why I dropped the album, so I can get that stuff back.
It's basically like a retainer. It's like a trust fund of Versace. He's had for 10 years, so he's ready to pick that up out of my closet.
Definitely a trust fund of Versace.
So that's basically it.
So now I can't get it. At what point to sign Riff Raff to your label?
I mean, Riff Raff is like for me, Riff Raff is like Apple computers, back in 1971, when it's just like a little wooden box with an apple on top. And I saw that, I was like, damn, this is like probably gonna be something different. And then the stock just kept rising. I was lucky to get in on it when it was early. When Soulja Boy traded the stock in, I was like, I'll buy all that stock. And for me, it's risen like 7,000% right now. So I'm like, and Steve Jobs is still alive right here. Here he is. Vlad, I introduced Vlad to your music, and I was like, you gotta check this guy out because he's doing crazy videos. He's got a crazy fan base, and for me, I just saw his personality from the jump, and I was like, damn, this guy can win people over. When I first saw people his videos, they're like, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? And then after 2 videos, you're like, damn, I kind of want to watch another one. And you watch 3 videos, you're just like, damn, I'm a fan of his, I saw that steadily happen to a lot of kids, and I was like, damn, this guy can win over an audience so easily, and he has that personality. So for me, it's natural to try to work with him, and I'm always about putting on awesome new music, and he was exciting to me. So I was like, yeah, I want to help him out.
Sure. Now, have you picked the first single yet?
We're gonna drop like kind of like not really the first single, but we're gonna drop like a teaser called Dolce & Gabbana, like a record that we're putting out, just to let people know, like a club joint, and then we're gonna put out a real single after that.
Yeah, we're gonna let him know what song that he wants to put out, cause
there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many songs.
Well, we're fighting over what single it is right now. But I think you're gonna have a little taste of the album very soon with the first single, and we're gonna have it bang out this video and just go straight to WikiLeaks with it. It's gonna be all over the place.
It's gonna be me and Gucci Mane on Lex Luger beat.
Oh really? You and Gucci Mane on Lex Luger beat?
Oops. Cat out the bag. Just let it know.
It could be. But we don't know. There's a lot of joints that just bang. So.
Oh, you mean the single from my album? I thought you were talking about for his album.
For Gucci's album.
What do you feel is like the advantages and disadvantages of Mad Decent being independent as opposed to being like an imprint on a major label?
Me or this guy?
Either one.
Go.
Well, I think that the main thing is that we don't have that major label has is a radio team, but I think someone like Macklemore can go indie. He just releases records on Macklemore Records, and teams up with Warner Brothers and gets he had more radio spins this year than any other artist, pop, rap, anything. So he kind of broke down the barriers that obviously that you can think about with the indie label. They're gone, And for me, it's not even about having just crazy spins. It's about having great music, and someone like Mac Miller even he have his first radio songs like right now. You know what I'm saying? He really does, and I think he's been getting growing his fan base for like 5 years, selling out the same size arenas as like Drake, with no radio hits. So for me, it's about good music, and I think my label's always been we have the freedom to do whatever we want. We had a #1 record this year with Bauer Harlem Shake. No one could expect something like that, but We're the first label to ever have an instrumental Billboard #1 record since like the 30s. So it's like, that's a big deal. I think there's not really any barriers right now. We have the power to move quickly and change and do whatever we want, which is what I like to have.
Wait, so Harlem Shake, that was mad decent?
Yeah, that was #1 for 6 weeks.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, that was our first charting single ever, and just kind of helped put us on the map a little bit with Billboard and people that pay attention to the charts and radio spins.
That's incredible. I remember that one time I hit you up about that one Brazilian record, and I'm like, yo, did you hear about these guys? And you're like, yeah, I put them out.
Yeah. I mean, we're always like on the forefront of trying to do things. I think we don't really compete with major labels because we can't. It's the office here. We have like 10 employees, and everybody who works here loves to work here. They love the music. They're here because they love it. They love Riff Raff, for instance. Major label is like a machine. It's hard to even make those things move. I think everybody there is afraid to get fired every day. It's like for me, I just think that what matters the most is having good music and
money.
Good ideas.
Money matters the most. You want to be able to get the most money. You don't want to have to wait for your check.
Yeah. And if you're on a major label, you're gonna have to.
You might have to go through 20 people to get something done.
It's a lot of middlemen involved.
Lil Wayne had just put out an interview or statement saying like he didn't like New York.
I just don't like New York.
And it's his opinion to say.
Ever since I met Stevie when he pissed me off, fucking bitch ass, faggot ass nigga, but that's how we talk in Miami. And I'm trying to work on that because my brother's gay.